Welcome to my kitchen. We are going to make turmeric stir-fry chicken with noodles. That's right, come along. I am super excited about talking to you about some stir-fry. I'm gonna have a chicken thigh. This is the ingredients. We have the garlic, and we're gonna have garlic. That's ginger. Only one garlic because, man, this thing is huge. We're gonna have turmeric, some chili paste, garlic chili paste. We're gonna have a little bit of the rice vinegar. It's gonna add a little bit of the tang. This has a little bit of tang too. Then we're going to add some of this, which is the sesame oil, a tad bit of the oyster sauce. Don't worry about it. It's not as gross as you might think. In fact, it will make that flavor punch. And we're going to have regular egg noodles. Now you can get these egg noodles at any Asian grocery store, grocery market. So super good. And then we're gonna have our vegetables, which is gonna be broccoli and some onion. And that's it. Oh, of course, we're gonna actually have a wok. Now, you can make this without a wok, but what's the fun in that, right? All right. The first thing you want to do is start boiling your water and make sure that you add a little bit of salt, maybe 2 pinches of salt, and this is for the noodles. We have to debone the thigh first. So we're going to go ahead and debone the thigh, and all you need is a sharp knife, and you're going to run it along the bone of the thigh. Why thigh? Because the thigh has the most flavor. Now we want to make sure that we don't have any of the bone and we don't want any of the cartilage. Look how easy that was. You can use this later for soup, and we're going to make sure the cartilage is out. Oh, a little bit of cartilage here, so we got to make sure that's gone. Just a snip, soup, and skin that's off. It. We don't need the skin. I'm gonna cut this off, make sure you cut off the fat as well. And we are going to cut the chicken in nice thin. We're going to cut them into cubes. And so we're going to cut it lengthwise all the way through. Okay, it's very important to have a good sharp chef knife. If you do not have one, you need to buy one. And if you don't have if you do have a sharp knife, you can go to the sur la table, and you can actually have them sharpen it for you. So this is very good. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking for pieces of chicken about this size, about the size, a little bit larger than a quarter. This is how big your pieces of meat should be. And we're gonna do this with all of the onion. For the onion, I've already used this in another recipe, so I have half of the onion right here. And I always cut it this way with the root still exposed, and then I'm going to take off the skin, and I am going to cut it specifically so that we have a certain shape of cut, and we just have to cut straight down all the way around, and it is done. That's it. This is the cut we're looking for. With this garlic, we're gonna just simply crush it like that, take off the shell, and we are going to give it a quick dice. The shell is not gonna let go. All right, take it. And we're not gonna need a lot of broccoli heads. This is all you need. So here is our ginger root, and you can see I have already taken a spoon and taken off the skin of the ginger root. And now I'm gonna take a microplane, which is this, and I'm gonna rub it down. Water already boiling. All I need to do is pop one of these things in, and it's gonna take about 7 minutes. So with my cut up chicken, what I like to do is add some salt for flavor and a little bit of oil. And what this does is it helps it, I'm gonna mix it around. What it does is it helps it keep individual pieces and not allow them to like get together and glob up the plate. And you'll see what I mean later. Now it's time to strain it. After rinsing it, I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on it. That'll help it from getting sticky. With my wok on the fire, we are going to get this nice and hot before I put in the broccoli. No oil. This is going to make the broccoli taste more toasty. Super, it's nice and hot. As you can hear it sizzle when I put the broccoli. And the broccoli is about the same size. It doesn't have to be exactly the same size. This is important to toast it this way without oil. Again, to have that little toasty feel and taste. This will start getting a little browny edges. You see that? That is what I'm looking for. Now I take this and put it off to one side. Now it's time for some oil. And we're gonna put about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. Now the aromatics, the garlic and the ginger. And along with the aromatics, we're gonna go ahead and put the chicken. Stir it up. Okay, what's important to note here is you wanna separate all the chicken pieces and then let them cook in the oil on their own, right? You don't wanna stir too much. Just make sure that they're nice and separated and let them cook. All right, as you can see, the sides of the chicken are turning a little white. That means that it's time for us to stir and start to turn them over. And at this time, we're gonna add also our onions. First, the top. And now, smells so good. I wish you could see this. Wish you could smell this. Now, the onions. Woo-wee! It's so good. At this point, we're gonna add a little bit of our turmeric. So it's gonna be just 2 or 3, maybe half a teaspoon of turmeric, just dusted on top. And we're gonna add the broccoli. I put a little bit of freshly cracked black pepper, and I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on there as well before I toss it just a little bit. The idea is to make sure that the onions are completely coated in the oil. Now this is optional. I love to have chili paste in mine. It gives it a little bit extra flavor, a little bit extra pizzazz, but it's not necessary. And now it's time for the noodles. We're gonna throw those noodles in and add some more flavor. A dash of vinegar, rice vinegar, and a teaspoon of sesame seed oil. Teaspoon of the oyster sauce is all you need. A little bit goes a long way. Then we stir, and we are almost ready. Here we go. 2 to 3 tablespoons. All already ready. We're gonna take our noodles and flake this baby. This looks amazing. My family's upstairs and they're telling me how good it smells. They're already hungry. They already had lunch. Now they want another bowl. That's time. It's time for the bite. Broccoli, toasty, and still crunchy. Very important when you do a stir fry. The onions, I like them this size because you can actually see them and pick them up with your chopsticks. And they have collected the flavor from the soy sauce. It's just delicious. And now my wife is laughing because I'm using the word delicious over and over again. But you know what? It's just amazing what this is. Check this out. Look at the flavor, look at the color on the noodles and a little bit of the chicken. Very important to have thighs. I know that everyone wants to say, oh, breasts are good. Breasts are good, but thighs have the most meat, most flavor. And with the broccoli, it just really ties everything together. I can't stop. This is just delicious. I hope you try this recipe at home. Tell me what you think. Tell me in the comments below what you did, how many people you fed, and what they said about the dish as well. Thank you so much for tuning in.